Hey there everyone, it's me, Maria Young of My Orchid Adventures, and I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me right here in my garden. Now in today's episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to give you an update on a Catasetum propagation project that we did about 2 months ago. Now if you remember correctly, we did have one Catasetum orchid that had 5 pseudobulbs. So what we did is we completely took those pseudobulbs apart individually, and then afterwards we went ahead and put them right back into the same pot. Now if you guys did not see that video and you want to check it out and see exactly what step-by-step procedure we did take for that Catasetum propagation, click on the link right here. It'll take you to that video. But as for us, we're gonna go ahead and check out that Catasetum, and we're gonna do it right now. And this particular orchid right here is a Cloicei, Rebecca's daughter, crossed with a Cloicei Grace Dunn live oak. And as you guys can see, there are a couple of growths that are coming along. We're going to go ahead and take all of these pseudobulbs out, and we're going to take a closer look at each one to find out exactly how successful this propagation was. And here we are, folks. We have now removed each individual pseudobulb from the pot and also from the majority of the media. Now, of course, you are seeing some remnant of the media still attached to these pseudobulbs because, as you guys know, with the new growth, there is some risk that the roots that have started to grow may be harmed if you remove all of the media. So, indeed, we do not want to risk the roots being harmed and, in the long run, also harming the actual new growth itself. So this media will indeed remain. Okay, and this is the very first pseudobulb that we're going to take a look at. As you can see, one new growth right there. Yay, that was successful. Moving on to the next one, we are also seeing another new growth right there. Wowee, how amazing is that? Taking a look at the next ones, this actually has 2 on here, and again, I did not want to remove the roots or the actual media from the roots, and so you're seeing 2 pseudobulbs together, but you can also see that there are 2 new growths here as well, 1 on each of the pseudobulbs. And if we take a look down here, this is the only one that did not have a new growth. Not as of yet. But if we take a close look, there is a hint of a new growth right here, a possible growth point. So we'll just have to wait and see and find out if this one will actually grow another new growth. But as you guys can see, this propagation project right here was extremely successful. We had 5 pseudobulbs. Out of those 5 pseudobulbs, 4 pseudobulbs actually grew individual growths. Now I have to tell you, I've had this Catasetum type of orchid for about 3 years, and it would grow 1 new growth at a time. So I only had 1 new growth each year. This year I decided to do this propagation, and now we have 4 new growths in total at the same time, and it was so easy to do this propagation. You could do it with your eyes closed, and indeed these pseudobulbs right here are so hardy that they are self-sufficient in the fact that they can actually be divided, just 1 pseudobulb, and they can indeed grow a new growth. How amazing and how phenomenal. And if you guys want to propagate a Catasetum, you do have a high chance that a new growth will transpire. So indeed, a thumbs up on this propagation project. What a simple task this was, and I would recommend, if you guys want more growths off of your Catasetum orchid, this is the route to go. Now I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do now with these Catasetum orchids. And what we decided to do with this Catasetum orchid is to upgrade this from this smaller pot with not so wide of a mouth into a bigger pot with a lot wider mouth. of course meaning that there is more room and more space, because with all of these pseudobulbs and also with all of these new growths, that means you're going to need room for the foliage and of course future pseudobulbs of these, and also we're going to need more room for the roots as well. As you guys know, Catasetum orchids have quite hardy root system, so indeed we needed to do something about the pot. I've secured them in place. I have the stakes there, so they are all set and ready to grow and hopefully ready to bloom this year. Now, I don't know exactly how soon these new growths will bloom, if they have the potential of blooming within the same year or perhaps maybe next year, but indeed we will see on that one as well. So stay tuned for more updates on this as we find out exactly how well this grows with all of these new growths. And there you have it, folks. That is a basic Catasetum propagation wrap. What did you guys think about this Catasetum propagation? Because if you ask me, I think Catasetum orchids and their types are phenomenal orchids to do propagations on, because as you can see, the outcome of the propagation is phenomenal. And yes, indeed, they are quite hardy when it comes to propagating them. After all, they can be propagated with just one pseudobulb. And again, we had one Catasetum orchid with 5 bulbs and 4 of them took. So yeah, that is quite amazing. With this actual orchid right here, I was only getting 1 new growth at a time. And by doing this propagation, I now have 4 at one time. So indeed, incredible outcome. Now, you guys have to stay tuned for more, because I do have some other Catasetum propagations, as you guys know. Now, you guys remember this one right here with 14 growth points, right? Some amazing things going on with this as well, and I've learned so much with this propagation and the way we elected to grow this orchid. Also, we have the extreme Catasetum propagation as well that I have to update you guys on, and of course I have some Catasetum propagations that I haven't even shown you yet. So indeed, stay tuned for more. You guys don't want to miss it, and you guys are going to learn so much, just as I did. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode. Now, please be sure to like, share, and also subscribe. Also, I am on Facebook at My Orchid Adventures. You can join me there as well. And if you guys want to write or even send me something, you can do that at the following address right here below. Also, I am on eBay, so if you are looking to buy some phenomenal orchids, you can check me out there as well. Now, as you guys already know, that I truly do love you guys all. Mwah.